I'm Wataru Takahara, your average high school second year, but my ordinary life was about to become less ordinary.
Wataru, I have something to tell you. I found someone I want to marry.
The one you were talking about before?
That's right, we're gonna meet with her and eat with her family.
That's fine, although when you say her family…
Oh, right, she told me that she has one daughter.
A daughter?
And she's the same age as you.
Seriously? It's just been me and my dad for a long time. Mom left us, but I don't remember her anymore. I really admire Dad for raising me on his own. That's why I'm for him getting married. I'm gonna have a stepsister, huh? Wonder what she'll be like. We went out to meet the mom and her daughter.
Thank you for coming today.
Not at all. Thank you for inviting us over. Ayako was beautiful and calm. She made an amazing first impression. On the other hand, the girl next to her was…
Oh god, what's she doing here?
Oh, but she's wondering why I'm here too! Aki Kumagaya, my stepsister-to-be and my worst enemy. She has a look and air of maturity, and she has a huge group of guys backing her up. I used to be one of those guys at first. That aura of calm around Kumagaya is great! She has a different vibe than the other girls. I was really happy when she'd jump into our conversations. I like dogs, they're really great with other people.
Huh. I prefer cats and how they lord over others.
Kumagaya? Yeah, cats are pretty cool too. What do you like to put on your eggs?
You first.
Soy sauce maybe?
Ugh, that's just wrong. Ketchup is the only way to go.
I think you're the one who's wrong. At that moment, we stopped seeing eye to eye. The nail in the coffin was the homeroom time discussing the culture festival.
If no one has an objection to Takaharu's suggestion of setting up a shop… Wait, is this really the best option?
It has a high chance of succeeding, but we need so much to make it work. Like people who can cook.
Why are you shooting me down right when we're about to make a decision? But I guess this would be a bad time to complain about that. Okay, I see your point. Then I'll vote for Aki's haunted house plan.
In that case, we should run a shop.
What? But they just spoke against it.
Then can you sell me on why we should run a haunted house? Be specific. I bet you didn't think about this at all.
I was just trying to support your idea. That settled it. Kumagaya hates me and is against everything I say. After that, we butted heads over everything. At some point, I started to avoid her completely. Are we seriously going to continue our disagreements at home now too? What will the stress do to me? Man, Kumagaya's super scary when she's silent. She hasn't said a word this whole time.
Think you get along with them, Wataru? As you could see, Aki's rather reserved. This might make her harder to talk to, but she's a good girl.
No, Dad, the girl you just saw today is just a mask she's wearing. The Kumagayas moved in with us and our new family life began.
I'm so sorry, Wataru. It's going to be a bit more cramped with me and Aki here.
It's okay, this house is pretty big with just me and Dad, so I'm happy you're here. Dad already double-checked with me about this living situation, so I had no complaints. As for you… I have no idea what she's thinking, but she's family now. I can't just dismiss her. Well, feel free to make yourself at home. Maybe she's just trying to figure out how to reply.
Takaharu!
Here it comes.
I'm sorry that we're suddenly siblings.
Huh? It's not like her to be shy and reserved like this. Is this Saki a fake? No need to be sorry. I'm happy for our parents and you're part of that, right?
I see. You're really fond of your dad, aren't you?
Oh, look at you two getting along.
Aki, I wish you would have told me sooner that you and Wataru are classmates.
Except that there's something really weird about her. But Ayako and Dad look so happy, I have to let this slide. How about you show your true self already, Kumagaya? We're living as siblings now, you can cut out the act.
I'm not acting or anything. Furthermore, if we're going to be siblings, we should use our first names.
Oh, now the attitude comes out, huh?
I'm going to call you Big Brother, but you should call me Aki.
What? Nuh-uh. If I'm using your name, then you should use mine too.
Isn't it normal in families for the younger sibling to say big brother?
And for me?
I've never heard an older sibling say little sister. Do I feel more like family now? Big brother.
I think you're getting too carried away here.
What's wrong, big brother? Can't say my name?
Let's get along, Aki. Oh, come on. I finally say it and you turn away? There, I said it.
Yes, I heard you.
I see you shaking. You don't have to laugh.
Shall we go to school together?
Listen, you, didn't we agree to keep our situation a secret? If it gets out that we're siblings, then we'll never hear the end of it. And I'm calling you Kumagaya at school. I'll start walking to school after you leave.
Come on, let's go. We're gonna be late.
Did you even hear a word I just said?
I did, but I don't really care about rumors.
How are you so carefree? Are you really willing to do anything just to make fun of me? After school, I'm home. Is Aki already home? Well, I did say I'd be home late today.
Wataru?
Was that Aki? Sounds like she's in my room. That doesn't seem right. What could she be?
Yes, time for my dose of Wataru. I get to have my whiff of you every day now. Nothing like your scent to charge me up.
Cricket noise.
He said he's gonna be home late today, so I get to have his smell all over me.
What's going on? Why is she hugging my pillow?
Wataru? You didn't see anything, right?
Sorry, I saw something so terrifying I can't forget it.
I see. Then I suppose your memory will have to be erased. I can't have my lovey-dovey home life with you ending so soon.
Whoa, calm down. Maybe just explain things first? No need to resort to force so quickly.
All right then. I've been in love with you for a while. You don't believe me at all, do you?
Well, yeah, considering your personality, I was sure that you hated me. Especially after that.
True. We did argue a lot.
Too many times to count.
That's just a front I put up. I wasn't constantly butting heads with you because I disagreed with you, you know? I just wanted to talk with you a little longer, so I said those things on purpose.
Uh-huh.
You think I'm a pain, huh? Well, cut it out. This is really how I feel.
So that's why? That's the reason it felt like you hated my guts?
Please listen to me. I'd never fallen in love before. I had no idea what to do to get closer to the guy I like.
Aki. Alright, I'll believe you.
You mean it?
How about we start over, okay? We'll figure this out together as a family.
Together? You'll go out with me?
Did you not just hear me say as a family? What makes you think I mean as a couple?
But I just told you I'm in love with you. Didn't you hear me?
You're back to being confrontative, but which personality's the real one?
Then maybe this will make it easier for you.
Hey!
I'm being very clear about how I feel about you. I want you to be just as clear with me.
But before that, we literally just became family. We might not be related, but it's gonna be a huge shock to Dad and Ayako if we become a couple.
I suppose you're right. I don't want to make Mom worry.
And I want Dad to be happy, so I guess we agree on that point.
Then first, is it alright if I get whiffs from your pillow?
Of course not! You really think I'd let you?
I'll let you sniff mine in return.
I guess both sides of her are equally dense. What are you plotting now?
We have to seem like siblings at home, right? Then, the only time we can be closer is outside of the house. And this is the only time I get to hold your arm like this.
Already acting like we're going out, huh?
Do you get why I'm doing this? Why I'm going for skinship instead of my usual contrarian self?
Because you've lost all sense of shame and embarrassment after I caught you fondling my pillow? Wrong.
Because I'll do whatever I can to make you accept my feelings.
Pretty sure this is gonna have the opposite effect.
Don't lie. If you hate it so much, you would have shaken me off your arm already.
I can't be that rough to a girl.
I guess you're right. You are that type of guy after all.
What's that smirk for? Yeah, it's just like you think. I'm awkward with girls. My bad for not having much experience.
Oops. Looks like I gave you the wrong idea. Sorry. Mom got divorced because we found out Dad was having an affair. I was still in elementary school then. I couldn't trust other boys or men for a while because of that. But I don't get that vibe from you, Wataru. I feel comfortable around you.
Aki?
Sorry for bringing up such a heavy topic first thing in the morning.
It's fine. I like getting to know you better, little by little.
As a couple?
As my sister, okay? Don't get ahead of yourself. To dodge the worst of the possible rumors, I leave home for school after Aki does. Hey, good morning, Wataru. Morning. Something happened with Kumagaya? You keep on sneaking peeks at her. No, nothing. It's pretty hard pretending we're unrelated when we live together. It's making me really self-conscious. It reminds me, you said you were into her, right? Only at first. You've seen that we argue all the time now. You sure? They say arguing's the sign of a close relationship.
Talking about me?
Not particularly.
Wow, you're so prickly today. Did something happen?
Is she enjoying the thrill of giving everything away?
You can tell me anything, you know.
Cut it out, Aki! Wow, you've gotten really friendly all of a sudden. Yeah, sure, as friendly as cats and dogs, maybe.
Kumagaya, could we talk for a bit?
Aki, I just told you that I was trying to avoid this stuff.
What other choice do I have? Where else can I be flirty with you?
You really want us to go out that badly?
Obviously. I've been in love with you for quite the while.
She's so upfront about all this. It's blinding to look at her.
Although, I'll get to flirt with you at home this weekend.
Why's that?
Did you forget? Our parents are going on their honeymoon.
That's right, they did say that.
How do you forget something so important?
Right, they're not having a wedding ceremony, so they're making up for it with a honeymoon.
I didn't mean them. I meant that it's a chance for us to be alone together.
You think I care about circumstances being good for you? Fast forward to the day of their honeymoon.
You and Aki take care of the house, okay?
We're counting on you.
Yep, just leave things to us.
Have fun! And then there were two.
You can leave out the sinister giggling.
It's not endearing or loving to you?
I'm worried if I'll even make it through this weekend. Anyway, so about dinner.
I'm going to cook since it's just us.
You can cook?
Yes, I don't make you do it.
Dad and I didn't want to push it on our new family members, so I've been handling all the housework. You made all this?
Obviously. It was just me and Mom before, so I've had to cook and clean. This is nothing.
My bad for underestimating you. Everything looks delicious.
I forgive you. No one's ever complimented my cooking before.
I thought I knew you pretty well as my classmate, but I apparently don't know anything at all.
That's because I never showed my real self.
This is the first day I've genuinely felt glad that we're siblings.
Oh, don't say that. You'll suck the flavor out of the food.
I'll handle the cleanup, so go ahead and take a bath or study.
Awfully kind of you.
I'm just used to this. Dad's always so tired coming home from work, so I wanted to make things easier for him.
I think that's wonderful. Wataru, you're good at math, right? Can you help me?
Sure, then can you help me with English?
Sounds fair to me.
Nice, then let's go to the living room. Thanks for breaking this down. It's a huge help.
No problem. Not like I'm counting on you or anything.
Yeah, I know.
That answer's wrong, by the way.
Hey! Now that I'm looking at her closely, she really is pretty. But she's my sister, but we're not actually really related.
Something wrong?
It's nothing. I'm just a little frustrated from getting that question wrong, you know?
You're not flustered because I'm right next to you. You're so easy to read, Wataru. That's why you're easy to take advantage of.
Ugh, you're so mean.
I'm your sister. A bit of teasing comes with the position. Bet you want to see how the teasing would look if we were dating.
What, you tease me twice as hard or something?
That's quite a lot of teasing.
This is all theoretically speaking.
I wasn't reading that hard into it. No need to get worked up. Didn't you tell me not to hold back since we're siblings now?
That was for something else. Now you're just taking what I said and running with it.
But I was in love with you even before we became siblings.
Still holding on to that, huh? I'll keep that in mind. I was worried about me and Aki being home alone, but it wasn't all that bad. I got to see other sides of her, too.
I want to show you more and more of myself, too.
Aki, how long have you been here?
Since you left to take a bath?
I was wondering where you had disappeared to.
It's okay. I cleaned under your bed so nicely there isn't a speck of dust.
You snuck into my room again, and I'm not talking about the dust.
Since the opportunity is here, I thought I'd enjoy hugging you tonight as I fall asleep instead of just your pillow.
Yeesh, stop taking advantage of every little thing.
Come on, you know you want me.
Excuse you, I haven't lost my head yet. After long hours of begging and pleading, it was late when she finally gave up and returned to her own room. The next morning, I barely slept, probably because of her. But I should at least make breakfast since Aki made dinner yesterday.
Look who's finally awake. Good morning.
Huh? You're already up?
Well, yeah, somebody has to make breakfast.
I was gonna do it.
It's okay. I was in a newlywed mood and wanted to try cooking breakfast for my husband.
Jumping from dating to marriage now?
Go and wash your face. Food's almost ready.
Fine. How do I like it? 10 out of 10. Love to have it again.
Just wait till we're married. Then you can wake up to this every day.
You know, it's more touching when you do this out of the kindness of your heart, not when you're trying to get something out of it. Thanks to Aki, I started to imagine what life would be like married to her. This isn't as bad as I thought. It was surprising. After Mom had left Dad to raise me on his own, I didn't exactly have a positive image of married life.
What is it, Wataru?
It's nothing.
My hubby's so funny.
Oh my god, cut it out, that's so cringy. If I didn't cut her off, I was scared that I'd carry her off and actually get married. Surprisingly, that didn't sound bad either, but I had no idea what reality had in store for me years later.